And yes, I'm blaming you. And you know I can't take it now or never. And you're insinuating that you think we might be better. Better me and you. Yeah, I know you do.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and it is me, Tip, again. I know this is like so sudden and like, oh my gosh, how is he posting so frequently? But to be fair, I did promise you guys in my last video that since I graduated high school, I'm gonna try my best to rebuild my channel. From what I've noticed is that my account has been losing a lot of interactions. Like, I've been getting less views than I usually do. Usually I would get like 1K views, but now I can't even get to like 100 in like minutes. So yeah, so I'm gonna try my best to rebuild my account again, and I'm gonna start frequently posting content. So for today's content, hey guys, sorry, I'm just so excited. So for today's content, I'm going to be talking about the latest sort of like a reveal that the game The Vampire Legacies has added, which is Cleo. So from the announcements that we got from their Discord server, she is supposedly to be the next Game Pass to come out. And yeah, and don't forget to go and check out the Vampire Legacies YouTube channel. I will link that down below. Because they just posted a trailer of Cleo, like a clip of her. And I'm not gonna play it in my video because I don't want you guys to see that clip from my video. I want you guys to go and interact with the Vampire Legacies account itself. So today I will be talking about all the possible abilities that the Game Pass Cleo might have, and I will be talking about the possible prices and her health, her magic. This is not like final or anything. I'm not like the developers or anything. So this is like my own idea and suggestion. If you've been a loyal fan of mine, you know that I am such a creative person. I'm filled with things in my big brain, and I've always like posting suggestions has always been my thing. If you look at it, I've posted so much like my own personal ideas of characters and stuff. I've done the same thing for the game Heroes and stuff. So yeah, so today we're gonna get in a little bit on Cleo. So for the actual confirmed information, the only thing we have right now is that she might be a Game Pass, and she also will be the next one to come out. And then um we didn't really get like a sneak peek of her abilities except for in that video that you guys should watch. So yeah, so we didn't really get a lot except for that she will be next. In my opinion, I feel like it's so, because I don't know, maybe it's because I was so hyped up about Davina, Davina Claire as the next Game Pass, or like Dahlia, because I thought there was gonna be like a router. So I thought they were gonna go in order and release like the Game Pass from their older games first, but I guess not. And mainly, I'm not a huge fan of Cleo. I do think that she is such a strong character, but I'm not a huge fan of her compared to how big of a fan I am of like the more like Vampire Diaries characters and the originals characters compared to Legacies, except for Dark Josie. I'm really into that. Um, so yeah, I first thought that Davina Claire or maybe Dahlia was gonna be the next Game Pass, or maybe they would like rework Freya Michelson and make her the next Game Pass, but turns out no. So yeah, so today I'm just basically gonna, talk about Cleo, blah blah blah. So I hope you guys sit tight and enjoy. And for those who hasn't subscribed yet, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And just in case anyone think that this is my voice, once again, I would like to add that this is not my voice. It's just a voice effect. This is me speaking, obviously, but there's like a voice effect layered on top of it to make me sound like this AI character. But at some point when I get my microphone fixed on my PC, I will start doing voice content with my voice, because right now the voice I mean my microphone is broken for my computer, so I can't really do voice. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. So let's begin. So first of all, for Cleo as a game pass, obviously she's gonna be a witch, and she's gonna be a game pass. That's what the information you've got. So let's start off with her price. My prediction is, how much do I think she's gonna be? I'm hoping that she's gonna be under 1,000. She could be like the first witch game pass to be under 1,000. I mean, Cleo is a really strong character. We've seen in the show that she had the opportunity to take down Hope by herself multiple times. But then again, we haven't seen much of her abilities like proven to be like powerful, because she hasn't really gone one on one with anyone yet except for Hope. So yeah, I think that she should be around the price range of like maybe 750 to 800 Robux. I don't think that she should be over 1,000. I mean, this is a really far stretch, because the Vampire Legacies team, from what I've noticed, there's like a pattern now, is they always make their game passes expensive. Mainly which game passes, they are always over 1,000 compared to how they were when they first released. Majority of their game passes were under 1,000. But then again, I do understand it's the game is way different now and the quality is different. So yeah, but this is my suggestion. So I do think that she should be on around the price range of 750 to 800 Robux. And for health, I think she should get, let me think, how much health does the other Game Pass Switch have? Like 400, right? I think she should have that much, maybe a little bit more, because she is like this. She, in the show, she has been around for a long, long time, and she has been like with Malibor and everything. So I think she should have as much health as the other Game Pass Switches. And then for her magic, I think she should have like maybe, I can't really remember how much magic like the other characters have. So I would say not 1,000, because I know 1,000 is low, right? So I think maybe like 1,500, like 1,200 to 1,500 magic. I think that's a good range. And then I think for her magic bar, I think it should be yellow instead of purple, just like a cool little detail, because in the show, her powers are yellow colored. So I think it would be so cool for her magic color to be yellow, kind of like in the game when you have psychic magic, it's white instead of purple. So I think this should also be like a cute little detail. Cleo should be also Cleo, I don't think she should be a witch. Like her species. Never mind on the first thing I said. I think she should be listed as the other species category. She should be listed as a fury instead of a witch, because she is a fury. So I think we should add that. Or maybe if she's not a fury, she should be a foresight. Foresight is basically what she was in the show, someone who can see the future and stuff and inspire others. So I think maybe one of those, and her ability bar could be yellow instead of purple, because I feel like if the game just keeps on adding witches, it's just gonna be so like boring. It'd be cool and make the game more like unique. So yeah.
Instead, I'm guessing that you're a golem made from my late boyfriend's remains.
Illusion ring, actually. I am not the real thing.
So the first thing I think Cleo should have is an item, kind of like how some characters, they have an item when they spawn. So the first item I think she should have is an illusion ring, because in this scene we can see her using it. I can't remember if we've seen other characters use it or not, but I think basically how this ring works is that she has it and she can use it, but while she is using it, it will drain her magic. So her illusion would disappear when she runs out of magic. So yeah, I think this is a really cool thing to add, just so that it's like not an ability, so it's an item. So you know, yeah.
I should thank you. You pushed me to make the transition. But that also means that Landon's death is your fault. Not for all your secrets, this could have all been avoided.
So the next item she should have is like a clay set where when she uses it, she can like heal herself. Kind of like Ketsia's herbal set, but this one is like a clay set. So the first ability Cleo should have, or rather a spell, is this explosion ability she did in like season 3. So you guys can watch it.
Slow down.
I think for this ability, since it's like an killing ability, which means you explode, I think there should be a limit, like the character has to be like under certain health, and also I think there should be a voice line. So for the next ability, instead of the same like basic locking spell, I think Cleo should have her own, which she puts like a salt line and then it burns, kind of like this scene right here. So I think her next spell would be the silencing spell. It's pretty self-explanatory, as you guys can see. So her next ability would be self-inspire. Basically, she does this ability where it'll boost her magic up only for like 200 magic. Her next ability would be like a spear strike. Basically, like you're seeing right now, she'll stab the person and then pin them on the wall for a couple seconds. So the next cool thing I think Cleo should have is when she uses the immobilize spell, I think her like ability should be yellow colored instead of the usual blue, kind of like Ketsia, how she has blue fires, so this would be a good detail to add.
I do not want you to go. Did they call for a law?
You just do not know it yet.
So for this ability, she basically pushes the character and then pins them for a couple of seconds. So yeah. So the next thing I think Cleo should be able to do is around the map, I think TVL should put like different kind of channelable items, but only for Cleo, kind of like siphoners. So Cleo can like channel like clay pots or something, and then it would like boost up her magic but take down a little bit of her health, and that stuff can only be channeled for a couple of times before it mounts. So obviously I didn't forget her signature move. Basically Cleo can inspire other people. It would like heal up their health a little bit and their magic a little bit. So next up is called Foresight Destruction. I think Cleo should be able to do like this earthquake around her, and it would be like this yellow color. Basically kind of like autumn, but not the same, because it would be like yellow colored and has yellow effect, kind of this scene right here, and lights would flicker. So the next spell Cleo would be able to do is basically like arrow pulse spell, kind of like hopes, but instead of pushing everyone away, it makes everyone just fall onto the ground instead of pushing them away. So they just get stunned and then fall onto the ground and unconscious for a couple of seconds.
Predictable.
Then you've made your choice, Fury.
So that's all for my Cleo suggestion. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is all I can think of, and I also mixed her abilities so that it's balanced, so she can be very physical, but at the same time, she has her magical side. I think her being a fairy makes her like half physical and half magical, so that she's not only using magic, but she can also be very physical with her abilities. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, that's all, and stay tuned for my next video. I think I'm gonna do some sort of gameplay or maybe a showcase of all my game passes, because I still haven't done that yet, and a lot of people have been messaging me for like my showcase, because the first one I did was really early on, and people wanted to know like if I got any other of the game passes or not. Yes, I did. Actually, I got almost all of the game passes. Please don't ask me why. I just got really bored and I really wanted to play the other game passes. So stay tuned for that. So that's definitely coming. So yeah, that's it. If you guys have any like ideas or anything you guys like to add, be sure to comment. I would love to read your comments. So yeah,